Hi, boys and girls, students, teachers, everybody, as we are getting ready for our final week of school before the holiday break, we wanted to bring a special Readers Theater to you from some of our staff members here at the school. So on the screen, you'll see Mrs. Mays, the reading coach, me, Mr. Brackman, the assistant principal, Miss Whiteside, our testing coordinator and all-around helper, Mrs. Ross, our math coach, and Mrs. Bryant, our assistant principal. And we are going to bring you a special Readers Theater called Not the Night Before Christmas. Not. Okay, so here we go. We hope you enjoy.
'Twas a week before Christmas, and all through the house every creature was stirring, especially the mouse.
The cookies were stuffed in the freezer with care, all ready for Grandpa, who soon would be there.
The children were busy, not snug in their beds, but making more cookies so all would be fed.
While Mom in her apron and I in my Star Wars cap stroked Frosty, our cat, who was taking a nap.
When out in the kitchen there heard a big clatter, Dad sprang from his chair to look into the matter.
Away to the doorway I flew like a flash, but slipped on some eggs. And I fell out with a crash. Ow, ow, it's gonna leave a mark.
Mom raced in behind him to help where she could, exploded with laughter, as other girls would.
Then what to my wondering eyes should appear but flour all over my husband so dear?
So like an old rooster, I warmed the broken eggs. Thank God I was conscious without broken legs.
More rapid than eagles, the children they came. Mom whistled and shouted and called them by name.
Now Donald, now Daniel, now Daryl and Dale, come Deborah, come Darla, come Gary and Gail. Grab Rags and your dad, grab the broom and the pan. Now clean away, fast as you can.
Like doctors who fly to the scene of a crash, the children all flew to obey with a dash.
Get up, Daddy, dear. Your poor clothes are a mess. You're dripping and slipping from batter, we guess.
We're sorry the stuff is all over the room. We'll clean it all up with some rags and a broom.
And then in a twinkling, I heard from my dear wife that giggles and toots like a boy with a fife.
Dad wobbled his head and was turning around when Frosty appeared, coming in with a bound.
All dressed in cat fur from his head to his toes, his tail was now flapping like a soft rubber hose.
A mouse skin so dear he had hung from his teeth, it wiggled and jiggled from sheer disbelief.
Cat eyes, how they twinkled, his whiskers seemed merry, his tail now a flagpole, his nose like a berry.
His cute little mouth was drawn up like a bow. The ears on his head were white as snow.
Poor tail of the mouse he held light in his teeth. The awe it instilled crowned his head like a wreath.
Frosty's soft face and his little round belly had scared the poor mouse, who was shaking like jelly.
The mouseskin was chubby, no jolly old elf. I laughed when I saw it, in spite of myself.
Dad winked his left eye, and he twisted his head while watching the show by the cat who's well fed.
Cat spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and carried poor mouse to the door with a jerk.
Then wavering his tail like a flag in the wind, he blinked, then he nodded and shared a big grin.
I jumped to the door and it flung open wide. Our cat freed that mouse. Empty teeth raced inside.
He sprang to the chair since his duty was done, and gave us this story to share just for fun. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Yes.
All right, are we ready?
Here we go.
Here we go. I like the, are you the J? Do you have your J shirt on, but no one else has? Do you all have yours on too?
Oh, wow.
Oh, good. I didn't see you all have them on, and I was like, well, it doesn't really make much sense with one. Okay.
Head rush. I'm getting a head rush.
Okay, we're on a time crunch here.
Oh, wait, was that recorded?
Yes, I have
I'll
children
edit
to
that
pick
out.
up.
I'll edit that part out.
Okay, good to know.
Okay, here we go. Who wants to like introduce? Miss Ward, why don't you introduce?
Okay, is this going to be provided to third grade?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Well, it's just like when we would perform it in the theater and all the classes would come, so we're just going to share it out to everyone.
Okay, so here we go. I'll do a countdown and then I'll start. Ready? Everybody's straighten up.
Or action, I mean. Action.